So you're two friends who work together in numerous different constellations, now collaborators in your own startup. And does this logic of collaboration, does that run through the company in a more profound sense?
Yes. Collaboration is one of our core values at the company. So it has been actually from day one. We have said that collaboration is the only way to succeed. So we try to have collaboration in all constellations and on all levels and with everyone. So both customers and internally.
How is this seen in the day-to-day?
In day-to-day, I think there is no questions about who to ask. If you have any question, it's not like who can I go and ask from. It's you can ask from anyone. Everyone will collaborate with you. So I think that is one.
What I love about your story is that in one way, if you look at the modern kind of startup discourse, you're doing it all wrong. I mean, you haven't accepted outside funding. You started somewhat later than people kind of say you should start your first startup. You have a deep traditional industry background, and you're stuck in Finland. You have offices in Helsinki and offices in Mariehamn, rather than setting up a sexy little office in Silicon Valley. But you seem to be doing okay despite doing it all wrong.
Yeah, and I think one big thing is also that we have families here. And we love the life that we lead and want to do work. But I think the main thing is that we're actually the only ones doing it right, as you can see from our track record. So it's really good to be doing things that you know how to do, but then doing it in a new way. So when we started up building the company and the infrastructure, we wanted to do it better than anyone else and be a forerunner. And that's something that's a very important part of also the culture within the company, even though it's a very young company. But as you already mentioned, we're quite old, some of us, so thank you for that.
Well, what I take away from your story is that it's such a beautiful way to show that these kind of assumed truths about the startup life aren't necessarily truths. I mean, you are kind of challenging a lot of preconceived notions, and in a sense, one could even say that you're role models for a different kind of startup entrepreneurship. Is this something that you want to be, role models?
Yeah, I think role models, and I have to say that I think also that it's not about being a role model only in the startup scene, because there are a lot of companies that actually succeed, that are started up. So it's more about doing things that we believe in and doing it in a good way, but also to be role models in the collaboration scene and also within women entrepreneurship. Is something that we feel strongly about, at least. So I think everyone needs to collaborate and make things that they can be proud of.
And women tech as well.
Yeah,
so
especially.
But also in our field, fintech field.
Yeah.
So more women.
Yeah, and more young women.
So striving for excellence without forgetting your families. Yes. I mean, that's a beautiful way to express what true success is all about. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.